Alright, I'm back with the camper build. It's going to be video number 12, I believe. So tonight I just went through with some two-part epoxy. And I'm filling in all these old staple holes where that other sheet metal was. If you've seen my last video, I originally tried to just put some 10-inch wide aluminum sheeting on here like you see on the rest of this. This is the 24-inch stuff down the sides, but I tried to do the 10-inch on the front on all three corners and I wasn't able to bend it. I just couldn't get a good body line, so I ended up ripping it all back off there and going with this trim that I used on the top half, 3x3. So I'm going to be sanding this stuff down and smoothing all these out so that you can't tell that they were ever there. I went ahead and put a little bit down here where I had some staples down along the wheel well areas. This is going to have trim around this and all the way down the bottoms on both sides as well, but I went ahead and put that there while I had some of this stuff out. Sand those areas down as well. And then there was a couple spots over here that I had talked about in one of my other videos where I kind of messed this cut up a little bit around my window. So I'm going to fix that also. But that's it for now. I'm going to let this stuff dry for tonight. And then I'll come back out tomorrow and start sanding down these areas and making everything look as pretty as I can. The plan is to pull this thing out this Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to take this door to work tomorrow and power wash this door at work. We got a pressure washer at work, so I'm going to soak this thing down with some cleaner, power wash it, mainly this screen door, and then I'll get it painted, get it on there. I'm going to spray paint that thing, and I also need to go up and get a piece of plexi for this window. I don't know if I'll get that far or not yet, but I am going to get this painted, get the door on it. I'd like to at least get the door painted. I can always come back and crack that window loose, change that piece out there when it warms up a little bit, but I want to get the door in it so I can get this thing out this weekend. Probably going to tarp the back half off for now. I know I'd mentioned that in one of my other previous videos, but I'm going to get this thing out, tarp the back off, and get myself some room in here to where I can work on building this fold down door for the back of this thing. So that's it. We'll see you on the next one. Alright, so this is the paint that I'm going to be using. This is Gloss White Rust-Oleum Farm and Implement paint. It's oil base. Alright, so here it is with the first coat of Rust-Oleum White. I'll probably come back tomorrow and do another coat. The trim, you can still kind of see through the trim a little bit, but stuff covered really well. I only used about 1/4 of a gallon, surprisingly. But I mean, most of this thing was white, so it covered really well. I went and picked up a tarp today. I'm going to be dragging this thing out this weekend, and I'm probably going to just tarp the entire thing off. Originally, I was going to try and just tape the back up with a tarp, but I bought one big enough where I can just cover the entire thing, and then I'll be able to work on the rear door. Take my time on that. Once I get this thing out, I won't have to worry about anything getting wet. Get a view from this side. So I'm using a different camera today. And this camera has a wide angle lens on it, so I'm able to cram a little bit more of this camper in the camera. But I like it. It's coming out really good. It's probably going to be it for this video clip. And we will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to walk around the front here and show you guys the front real quick. Stuff's nice and shiny. It's one thing I like about Rust-Oleum.